vintage F-150 Raptor SuperCab. We mallet and glue the new Ford Raptor over a Nevada dreamscape, following the course of the old Mint 400 abandoned race. I can't fly, that gibberish is for visionaries. No, I can simply lift off the ground and hang there, perhaps 6 feet from the deck. In some cases I go up as much as 10 feet, however never significantly more remote. This fills no genuine need. I'm not moving anyplace. I'm not exploiting my height to pick apples, or peep in second-story windows, or abstain from anything on the ground. I'm simply suspended. I'm persuaded in the wake of spending several days in a Nevada abandoned with Ford's most current F-150 Raptor that it harbors negation-similar dreams. In its limited time materials, Ford constantly demonstrates the Raptor, both this age and the last, jumping into the air, huge wheels dangling. The company constantly takes note of that these shots are accomplished through advanced photograph control or were performed by an expert driver on a shut course. Inquisitively, the organization now and again specifies the 2 stipulations. Be that as it may, depend on it, this augmented, forsake running, heist. The not quite 400. We meant to remember the course of the early Mint 400 races, yet negation development and confused recollections implied that we could just fasten together bits of the first 68 race, for the most part along the Nevada, California fringe. Truly, it's not exactly like that. The jump is more similar to a short guitar lick rising far from the chugging musicality of the ground, which keeps pace with the truck until the point that the 5,700 pounds of badassery rejoins the rear range. It never keeps going sufficiently long, the snapshot of wired weightlessness. I tackled this issue by doing it over and over and again until even our picture taker had lost intrigue and declined to be a gathering to whatever may occur straight away. Be that as it may, we're losing trace of what's most important. We're here to test this new Raptor on the land for which it was made. We're generally backtracking the course taken by the early Mint 400 rough terrain races. A similar fundamental course on which Parnay Jones ripped every one of the wheels off the extraordinarily arranged Bronco he drove in the inaugural occasion in 1968. I cauliflowered the edges, he would later tell the Las Vegas Review-Journal, a similar occasion that used to give out dedicated Tory decanters loaded with Jim Beam. The occasion that Hunter S. Thompson broadly didn't really cover in his book, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. A similar occasion that, in 1981, procured a distressingly hot Vanna White as a trophy young lady. We had no specialist of reporting, no legal advisor, no partner, not in any case Ms. White going with us. Rather, riding right seat was Daryl Folks, one-time Betray bike racer, Momentum Nevada Experience Motor Negation Cycle Visit Administrator, and the child of Casey Folks, a long-lasting Mint 400 contender and the coordinator of the Ebb and Flow Mint 400. We began from Fremont Street, aka Sparkle Gulch, the chronicled beginning stage of the early races. The Mint Inn and Club, which made the races a limited-time stunt, has since a long time ago vanished from the scene. Today, Fremont Street welcomes us with a probably destitute young fellow holding a manually written cardboard sign perusing Kickney where it really hurts for $1 and an eatery that guarantees a free dinner to any individual who measures in excess of 350 pounds. In the very nearly a long time since the main race, Las Vegas has metastasized forcefully, so our Earth drive needs to pause. We have to take a thickened freeway out to our beginning stage somewhere in the range of 100 miles northwest of the city, in the Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refuge. Indeed, even on the open parkway, the Raptor feels huge. Around the local area, it feels generally an indistinguishable size from the waste vehicle. Also, remember, we're staring the less colossal of the 2 accessible Raptors, the SuperCab. The Super Crew rendition, with its 4 full estimate, front pivoted entryways, extends an additional 11.9 creeps over our truck's now long 220. In any case, it's not the length of the thing that represents an issue, it's the engorged body and its trophy truck-like box-flared bumpers that make it so scary as a crosstown friend. At 86.3 inches, the Raptor is in excess of 6 inches more extensive than the as-of-now bounty massive F-150. It is not necessarily the case that the Raptor is moderate or massive. Portage erased the 6.2-liter V8 that fueled a large portion of the last age of Raptors and darted in its place a pumped-up variant of its twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6, now with immediate import infusion and 18 pounds per square inch of lift. The new irregularity, which looks small, covered in the motor sound behind an ignition pipe that is about as fat and alluring as a sewer fundamental, brings newly discovered muscle. Its 450 strength and 510 pounds-to-foot of torque effortlessly beat the V8's yield by 39 pole and 76 pounds-to-foot, joined with a weight investment funds of 404 pounds contrasted and the last Raptor SuperCab we tried, much appreciated, aluminum. The Raptor is not anymore only courageous for a truck, it's a truly fast machine, period. This 5,696-pound linebacker barrels to 60 miles per hour in 5.0 seconds and on through the quarter mile in 13.7 seconds at 100 miles per hour. What's more, full throttle runs are joined by a truly exciting ignition and fumes arrangement. Possibly we can live without the V8, all things considered.